turbulence is the price you pay for flying high. So whenever you're flying high.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Talk with the Bishop. I am Minister Anthony Chatman. I'm here with our pastor, lead pastor, Bishop A Tim Chatman. We're sitting today with a special episode. We talk about the amazing thing that God is doing here at Impact. Of course, first, before we get started into our recap of our sermon, we want to obviously recognize the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
I'm here filling in for my baby brother, Brandon, who has graduated high school and is attending Sewanee University. The baby is gone. How does that feel?
Oh, it's strange. This morning, it was strange. It was just strange. I was waiting for him to run upstairs and say, "Daddy, I love you," or something like that, or "I'm getting ready," something of that nature. It was strange in church. Look out and sound, he's not there, or more so the choir, he's not here, but I know he's here in spirit, and I have a sneaky suspicion he'll watch it either today because they have football camp, and it starts early in the morning and goes in the afternoon, so he may never had opportunity to watch the service live.
Right. Yeah, I did see him online this morning, sharing and liking. So he, like you said, up early, but like I said, he may have not been able to watch the live yet. But we're excited about the future for Brandon, and excited for how God is going to use him up there in Sewanee. Absolutely. And also, we look back on last weekend. We had a busy last weekend. Not only were we taking Brandon, but we celebrated your first year pastoral anniversary. Wow, how did that feel?
It was amazing, man, and I just in disbelief at the decoration. The food was tremendous. My God.
Like to hurt myself.
Oh my God. You talking about good food? They had my favorite oxtails and rice. Ooh. Oh Lord. The tea was off the chain.
Yeah.
Lemonade, cake, all you want, all kinds of varieties. And everybody was it was quiet there for a moment. When it's real good, everybody's smacking. But we had a great word. Let me back up.
Yes.
Pastor Spikes did a dynamic job on our first service. Pastor Corey Baker took the tent down on the second service. Awesome word. And I thought about that word Pastor Baker preached. I'm glad the wine ran out. Mm-hmm. What a powerful word, man. And I'm just thanking God for every component, everybody who played a part of that service, whether they were on the scene or behind the scene. We had a lot of people who were working in out of town, but we thank God that we had a great crowd of our members here to really celebrate the first. And I'm just blown away, man. The gifts, the cards were awesome. The decoration, the colors, it was just great. Yeah, it was just great.
And what are you excited about for the house and how we are to impact our
One
community?
word, growth. I'm not one of the pastors who brag about how many folk come here.
Yeah.
I'm not one to brag about this or that. What I focus upon is growing. That we are growing not in numbers, but we're growing in our knowledge of who God is.
Yeah.
We know him.
Right.
We did a Bible study, and Pam mentioned it, and it kind of woke up in my spirit. That's a difference. It's titled that Bible study lesson, the difference between knowing and believing. Two different paradigms. To know, you can't talk me out.
Right.
Believing, maybe he will, maybe he won't.
Yeah.
Knowing, I got the evidence. Believing, is more circumstantial.
Exactly. Yeah.
Circumstantial may be what you heard. When you know it for yourself.
Yeah.
And so when you know God has come through before,
oh yeah,
bro,
can't nobody tell you.
Nobody can tell you that he won't do it again. You gotta know it. He will.
Yeah.
The sermon today, how I got out. talking about David in the pit. He had a pit predicament. And even in that pit, it was stretching him. He had to commit to survive in the pit. He had to learn how to stay under pressure. Then he had to learn how to pray while he was in the pit. And expectation. And then when he come up out of there, God brought him up. He brought him up rather before he brought him out.
Yeah.
And we had to really push that out. Sometimes we're trying to get out, but God said, I can't bring you out. I got to bring you up first. Because if I just bring you out, you're going back to where I brought you out from. But when I bring you up, your whole mentality changed.
Yeah.
You may have treated me raggedy before, but when I come up, you got to recognize I'm not that same person anymore. You're not going to wipe your feet on me like you did before. I'm not going to allow you to treat me like a dog before. When he bring me up, I have a different identity. I know who I am.
Yes.
I've embraced my purpose. And there's a power in purpose, man, that you got to really know. And the thing about it is what God threw out there, when you know you are purpose driven, you know the pit can't kill you.
Yeah, that got me there. Yeah. Yeah. That should help somebody now.
Yeah. Your circumstance can't kill you. We use David. David was anointed king. And when this situation happened, Minister Anthony, it happened. He's not king yet, but he got oil on his life. God anointed him to be king. You think God gonna let him die before he reach his purpose, fulfill his purpose?
This is all a part of his plan.
It's part of his plan. We don't understand that thing.
Especially when we in it. Yeah.
Because we're too close to it. When we're too close to it, it becomes confusing. That's why you gotta back up a little bit. You know, you're dealing with a microscope. When it's too close, you got to deal with it telescopically. You got to back up so you can see the bigger picture.
God view.
Micro, you're too close on it. Back up. Come on now.
Back up.
Yeah.
Too close.
And so I'm excited about that to encourage. It was so much that God was using and throwing out there that deviated from the text. That was really, it flowed with the text. That sometimes God is using our pit to condition and prepare us and to mold us. And sometimes we get in the way of the process.
Yeah.
We use that story about the man trying to help the butterfly come out of the cocoon.
Sure.
The cocoon needed the pressure so he can gain the altitude. But because the man helped him, he diminished his ability to reach that plateau. And sometimes, y'all, we trying to pull folk out, and God ain't through yet.
And that is just another example of how dynamic the word was today. And it's getting us started for a busy week this week for Impact and for you especially. Today kicked us off. We got Revival Monday through Wednesday. You have a series finale there online Thursday. And I hope you guys are able to register for that. The information will be in the description box for you to register for that. And then Friday, we somewhat ended off at Revive City. It was their Founders Day celebration, and we got to come right on back home Sunday. How do you feel about this week? You've been going 2 weeks.
Today, my flesh says that take it easy.
Yeah.
But when you're in the spirit realm, you don't have that luxury of muzzling the ox. You cannot hit spiritual brakes. And so you just got to go with the flow. I'm excited about the revival of 3 days. I'm excited about Thursday. The people involved are affiliation with Joel Osteen Church.
Okay.
And so we've had conversations about my assignment, and this was prophecy unfolding. I just had prophecy spoken of my life while I was in Columbus about this very same thing with a prophet up north, Apostle Billings' son, her spiritual son, who's a prophet, wanted to speak over my life, and he spoke of things that's going to happen, how some doors are going to open to blow my mind on a large stage. Now, when I had the phone call, their communication was, "This is your time," and doors are swinging in your direction. They're open for
My
you,
God.
and the house is going to benefit. So I've been
Thank you, God.
studying that,
Mm-hmm.
and I've said it the other day, and I say it again. People ask me how in the world you can keep serving while you're bleeding, keep serving while you're dealing with pain, keep serving while you're dealing with betrayal. And I was studying this thing that the fruit that I produce ain't for me.
Hmm.
So when you look at a fruit tree, the fruit is sweet to those who partake of it. But here's the thing, the tree can't never eat it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not designed for the tree. So no matter what that tree is going through, it
It's
still
still
got to
got to
produce
produce.
fruit. Man, you talking about brought me up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And it gives a better clarity.
Mm-hmm.
And God is speaking to somebody now that may look at this, some
Thank you,
preacher,
God.
some prophet,
Yeah.
or whatever you're going through that may not have had this revelation.
Mm-hmm.
This is a powerful word. Even outside of the pulpit, it's not just a pulpit word. It's also if you're singing, if the microphone is in your hand, if you're witnessing, if the microphone or the stage has presented itself,
Mm-hmm.
that you can look beyond your situations and then produce the fruit God wants you to do, produce at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody need that fruit.
I look over our first 3 quarters of this year, quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, as we prepare to go in quarter four. What is your take on all of the great things that our ministry have done, the great work, especially since it's their first?
I wish I could honestly give you a word. I can't. It blows my mind. It blows our mind to just hash it over, man, and you have to scratch your head and you come to the conclusion. It was nobody but Jesus.
Nobody but God.
You hear what I'm saying? I'm not one of them trying to fake it till I make. I cannot give you a word.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Um, I'm excited about our last quarter.
Mm-hmm.
A whole lot come up from our mission pack. They will be working with all ministries when it comes to a lot of work with. I know this may not be in order.
Mm-hmm.
We've just finished up with Young Pack of Hope and Young Pack and Mission Pack with book bag drive, the
Oh yeah. That was crazy.
street
Yeah.
bash, bike to school bash
Yeah, that was
was
wild.
mind blowing. So here we are getting ready for things of nature. You got your Oktoberfest coming
Mm-hmm.
in.
Trick or
Yeah,
treat.
trick or treat, Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
Christmas, then watch night service. Those things will be here before we know it. Um, and it's just so much, man, that when we see all races
Mm-hmm.
come through these doors and we're able to help everybody,
Yeah.
that blows my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just, going back to the question, it's a good time for impact. We're living up to the brand, what God ordained for this church to be called Impact Church Worship Center, to be an impact
Mm-hmm.
in this community, to wake it up,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
to give it a different vigor.
Yeah.
We can see we've heard from the mayor to people in this community talk about the recipients of what's going on here, how this church is a shining light in downtown,
Yeah.
and it's just amazing.
It is. It truly is, and I definitely agree 1,000%. And you put it best. Like, there isn't a word to explain.
Yeah.
And even for myself, I was just caught myself yesterday. I was working on some stuff at home, looking at the video that we prepared that recaps our past year, starting where we started. We didn't have a building. We were established. We found somewhere. Wednesday with Miss Gwen's, and then Sunday at the community center, and then coming here and we're having borrowed chairs, figuring out, trying to get ours here, the process, right? Just everything that has gone into a 1 year, all of the work that has gone into this church is just amazing. And I'm excited, for last quarter of this year. And of course, I know lastly before we get out of here, it's been a minute since we had an update, but the renovations, just our facilities as well. I just thank God for what He's doing, but I've looked at those pictures as well, and even just the 2 phases that we've undergone, all of the work and how beautiful it's become. How do you feel that simple phase 1 and phase 2 has added to our ability to make an impact in this community?
Again, it's just following. I was sharing with someone the other day. I have to follow every I, every T that has been dotted and crossed by God when it came to this assignment. Never done anything like this ever in my life. Tell you the truth, I was nervous, but I was not nervous enough to make it stop me. I trusted what God was saying, but my flesh, I had to put it in check, and I had to focus. I didn't want to focus on who said what was said. That didn't have nothing to do with me.
Right.
I had to focus on what God is telling me to do at all costs, and we can see the evidence. And it was not just Bishop. It was a body in Christ, man.
Right.
And I think we came here in October. What month was it?
For our first service?
Yes. Came in this building.
October, I believe. Yes, October.
I think it was October.
Yeah. And we had our first service time, right?
In this building.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was October.
Yeah.
But we had been in it before, but yeah.
Yeah. And so we're going to do something special for that.
Yeah.
But, you took me back, and I like to go back to humble beginnings, to the Civic Center right down the street. It was just amazing to me. I don't know how other people look at it, whether you look at it in a negative view or whatever, that's you. But positive, man, I'm thanking God that He gave us a place when we were homeless. Now, we walk in Abraham's shoes. Go and I'll show you where I want you to go. Now, you got to have some faith.
Yeah.
You don't even know where you're going. We're looking around, everybody.
Water walkers.
We got to be water walkers.
Got to be.
And I didn't see no face who was trembling and was doubting what I was telling them God said. Everybody believed it.
And even the respect that we gave to the building.
Yeah.
Treated just that same mentality spoke to me the other day. King just got a new car, praise the Lord. But for me, I'm waiting on a new car, but I want what I want. But it's just not working out right now. But at the end of the day, it fell in my spirit. I'm going to treat this car just like the other one. And I began to look at the car as I was wiping it yesterday, and I saw my car. But that's the same way Impact was. We saw that building for what God was going to do, and we even saw into our future.
This is what the Bible says. He that is faithful in least is also faithful in much. He that is not faithful in least cannot be faithful in much. So in other words, we took the least and we treated it like it was the Taj Mahal. We cleaned it. We praised God in it like we were in this building. We didn't have to wait till we got in here to fake a praise. Our worship and receiving the word was authentic, and it was justified in the legitimacy of what we were doing in that small place. I think it was established because we believe God. We don't have to wait till the battle is over.
Shout now.
Come on now. We're going to give it to him now because we already, watch this, not believe, we know.
We're just waiting on it.
Come on. We just know He's just working it out. And that's what He did. He did it just like He said. And He keeps speaking. He ain't through yet.
Yes, sir.
So if you were tripping on my half wall, come on here, Nehemiah. What you going to do when the whole wall come up? And so God is amazing, man. But one thing we are preaching, it has kept all of us humble. Everybody's still sweeping floors, cleaning bathrooms, and all of that. So speaking of that, wise, if I may just peek into our future, we got phase 4 coming. that will start in the fall, building our new facility in the back. Y'all, we got something coming down the pipeline, man. We're going to have our own little McDonald's in the back. And we're going to have our own big deck in the back, whole new restrooms and all that in the other side of our facility. We're stretching out. And later on, we may have some more exciting news about something coming down the pipeline, but we ain't ready yet. So God said, hold that right there.
Stay tuned.
Keep that in your throat. So we're just excited, man.
Amen. Yeah, I'm excited as well. And this is a great Talks with the Bishop episode. I hope I did you justice, Brandon. Standing in the gap. Yes, sir.
Yeah, one more thing.
Yes, sir.
It would be amiss if we did not say we got a van, y'all.
Oh, yes.
We have transportation. Now, listen.
We got a van.
Listen, you all. Yeah. If you're in this community, and this is our first van, we have 2 more to get. We're going to have one shuttle coming out of Dublin. We're going to have another shuttle going to elsewhere, and we're going to work Glenwood. But we have our first van. Put us to the test. If you need transportation, we will come and get you. Do me a favor. Can they respond to us on Facebook?
Absolutely. All the information will be there.
Okay. Respond to us through Facebook so we can have it documented and it won't just fall by the wayside. Put it in there. We're coming to get you. We want you to come worship with us. We want to make it easy for you. If you don't have transportation, even on Wednesday night, if you don't like to drive in the dark, God blessed us with a van. I'm telling you, we had a donor to do it. And we're super excited about number 1. I see 1, 2, 3. That's what I see.
Yeah.
And so what I'm excited about that, man, and we just want to say that.
Yeah, absolutely. And like always, like you were saying, definitely reach out. The information will be in the captions as well for that. But as always, you're welcome here at Impact. You belong here. Again, we're here with Bishop A Tim Chatman. It's another Talks with the Bishop. We hope you have a great week. Stay tuned. And always, pack the pack.
Pack the pack.